Hey guys, what's up? I got a battle for you today. This one is Yu and it's against Sophie. Um, and yeah, I didn't really prepare well for this battle. She's the type of player that likes to play a lot of stall. So I should have been expecting it, and I was expecting it. I just didn't prepare properly for it. I am really glad I brought Cobalion because yeah, she has a chance. She's gonna stay in for the potential V create, and when she has a slow bro, that's why I went for the U-turn. I don't know why she would stay in on that, because I'm pretty sure V create would like do a whole fat chunk of damage, um, as opposed to it doing not very much to this slow bro. And yeah, so I'm gonna bring up Blastoise, and that's not gonna work out too well. It's gonna take the hit fine, but overall, it's not gonna be able to really do anything to this Slowbro because yes, I do have Toxic, but she does have this Roselia, not Roselia, Roserade, sorry, that is gonna eat the Toxic and threaten me with Spikes. I was really predicting the Leaf Storm here. But she just goes straight off the Sleep Powder, which really screwed me over because Victini was a big threat to her team because she didn't really have, like, her physical wall was still weak to both U-turn and Wild Charge, or not Wild Charge, Fusion Bolt, excuse me. So, yeah, I was just really expecting the grass move. I'm like, the Sleep Powder is like what they always go for. So anyways, I'm going to go up to my Cobalion because I know I can basically take it. I am going to get the Swords Dance up, but with the Slowbro running around, I really can't do all that much. I'm going to miss my Stone Edge, and yeah, it's not too big of a deal because the second one, even at +2, is not going to do a whole lot, and I am max attack, by the way. So Slowbro is really defensive. I'm not going to get a burn, so it's kind of nice, because if I did get a burn, I would have been like really screwed. But yeah, I really should have brought Heal Bell. One of the things I should have brought Heal Bell, and lots of triggers because yeah, walls hate being like choice scarfed. So yeah, but I'm gonna go with my Blastoise, get the normal poison so he can't toxic me or anything like that. I know he's gonna switch out back to Roselia. Roselia. I keep saying Roselia. I like using Roselia in RU, and that's why I keep saying it. So it goes back to Roserade, excuse me, and I'm gonna Dragon Tail it right back out to the Slowbro. I probably should have predicted her to go right back to Roserade, but it seemed kind of weird to do that, so I went for the Toxic, and it ended up not working out like at all. Um, so yeah, at this point, I'm like, just stay in and just take it and get it over with. I was sort of half expecting her to go to the Toxic Spikes. That's why I went for the Rapid Spin. That way I could spin them away and then go in and just the Grass move. But she does go straight up for the Leaf Storm, and that's going to miss, which is nice because I get to blow away the Toxic Spikes, the first layer, but bad in that it's like, you'll see later. I am going to Dragon Tail her out when she goes for the Sludge Bomb, predicting me to switch to something to take the Leaf Storm. And yeah, this Hitmontop is going to dragged in, and I'm going to go faster and hit the Scald and get the burn, while she just goes for the close combat. And yeah, so the burn's really going to help me here. Not a whole lot because she did have Chancing, it does have Heal Bell, so it's not like a huge deal. But I am gonna go into my Torterra because this is my physical wall. I'm gonna get those rocks up because I need them up, and I'm just hoping Hitmontop won't spin them away. I'm gonna go Victini to take the fire move, but she's actually gonna go, excuse me, for the Will-O-Wisp, and it will take it, but you know, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna go back to my Torterra, predicting the switch just in case. And she's gonna go into this Weavile here, and I'm gonna go for the Earthquake because I know an Ice Shard won't kill me. But it turns out that, you know, she has Ice Punch, so that could have killed me. I don't know. But yeah, it sucks that she doesn't actually have Life Orb, which is like really weird. I guess it's Focus Sashed. But if it was Life Orb, like, it would have killed itself from the Ice Punch. I'm gonna go in back to my Torterra and Sucker Punch, which is definitely a move that Torterra always learns. Sucker Punch is by far the best move on Torterra, and so is Will-O-Wisp on Rotom Heat, and that is going to burn me, and I am not going to be able to do a whole lot after this, so I figure I'll just U-turn out, and like that did like 10 damage. I mean, it's like resisted, defensive, burn, all that shit. I'm going to go with my Porygon-Z because I'm figuring, yeah, it's defensive, so I could probably take an overheat. I know it's going to do a lot, but I could take it. And that's exactly what happens. I'm not really sure why she stayed in here, because I'm pretty sure Chansey would be able to take even +1 with Life Orb without even getting to it KO'd. So it's like, I don't know why she didn't just go out to Chansey. Even if I had the health to live and 2-hit KO, it's like I wouldn't have been able to, because she just has too much health. So she can get the heal bell off here, which is why the Skull Burn didn't really, I mean, yeah, she had to get the heal bell off, but it's like, it's not a huge deal. Predicting the Soft Boil, I'm going to go out to my Cobalion, and that's exactly what she's going to do. Get back up to almost full health. At this point, I'm like, you know what, Slowbro is pretty much going to come in, and like, I'm just so screwed. But I went for the close combat anyways, and she actually stays in because she wants to kill me off with the Seismic Toss, but yeah, it's, you know, I got way too much health. So Seismic Toss is going to come, obviously it's going to do 100 damage, because that's exactly what it does. Here, I'm like, okay, she's definitely going to go into Slowbro, right? Definitely. But then it's like, no, she doesn't. It leaves Chansey in as fodder. I guess she figures she doesn't need it since Porygon-Z is like really my only special attacker, and it's dead, so it doesn't really matter that much. Although Chansey still is a beast of a physical wall, despite having like base like what 5, 10 physical defense. It's like it's still useful. I don't know. I mean, it did take 2 stab, max attack, super effective close combats. Pretty well. But I'm going to go into my Torterra as this Hitmontop comes in. Unfortunately, I'm going to get poisoned. Actually, it's weird. If I had stayed in on the Sucker Punch, I would have lived it because I'm quad resistant to Dark. And yeah, I would have got my Justify boost and I would have been able to kill her. So that was really weird of her to do that. But she does get a Toxic off my Torterra. This is why I say if I had hit the Toxic Spikes with Torterra before and got the normal poison, it would have been actually better because I wouldn't have been at risk for this Toxic. But yeah, I'm gonna go with my Cobalion. I know that this Rosary can't really touch me. I mean, Leaf Storm will do a good chunk, but it's like not really gonna kill. I'm gonna go for the Iron Head, and critically, she's gonna live just barely. Yes, it flinched, but it was actually really annoying that she lived. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the Iron Head again, just as a safe play, and of course, Slowbro is gonna come in because Slowbro is a pain in the ass, and that's just what happens. So I'm gonna go out to my Zoroark. He's not gonna morph because Zoroark is the last person in my party. Psychic's gonna do absolutely nothing, which is great. I'm not sure why she didn't just go for the Scald, because it would hit my 2 remaining Pokemon neutral and it would actually hit Zoroark. But I go for the Sucker Punch and it's gonna do like literally nothing, even with max attack. I believe, no, I think I'm Jolly. Pretty sure I'm Jolly, yeah. You know, max attack, stab, super effective, all that stuff. It still does like nothing. So I'm gonna go to the Memento here. This is actually a really gimmicky kind of lead set that I have never used before, and obviously didn't work well here because, you know, she has a team of walls, and that's not going to be very effective against walls. She's going to get the Calm Mind up, but it's not a big deal because she's still -1. I'm going to think that, you know, like, Roserade has to come in because it can take the Toxic, and if it doesn't come in before Rocks, it's dead. So I'm like, Earthquake is going to be an option because, like, it's going to want to switch in because I'm going to want to get my Rocks back up, or Toxic. But yeah, no, she's just going to switch in now after Earthquake, and I'm like, damn it, I did that totally wrong. I should have Toxic first and then Earthquake, but again, like, I was expecting her Roserade to come in, and then she's going to switch out again. This time, you know, I'm going to Earthquake again, and it's going to get a crit, but it's still like a 3-hit KO, especially with her Regenerator. So yeah, that's not good. I am going to finally get my Stealth Rocks here because I need them really badly. And he's going to slack off. She's going to slack off, excuse me. And get back up all that Slowbro's health. At this point, I know I need to switch out because I'm losing so much health from Toxic. But on the other hand, I do know that I need this Cobalion to win because basically my game plan is that Roserade has to die. But of course it won't from Stealth Rocks because it already got 2 leftovers recovery. So it's like pain in my ass. And I'm going to need to go into Torterra and get a Toxic off. Now here, I'm like, there's no way she's going to stay in because I outspeed her and everything. And again, like I said, I need to get this Torterra in on the switch, get that Slowbro Toxic. Even if she switches out, Roserade's going to die. and get Slowbro toxic. Yeah, I might die, but Cobalion should be able to maybe flinch it or whatever. But she stays in and goes for the sleep powder, which she said was a misclick, which is kind of obvious because like why would you sleep powder? Um, but yeah, so it ended up not working out. Like I said, I really needed her to go to Slowbro while I went into my thing so I could get it toxic, but that's not how it happened. And I'm pretty much just gonna lose this because yeah, Slowbro is a monster, and I'm like maybe she'll Calm Mind. No, she won't. So that's Torterra dead, and now at this point I know I have no chance, so I'm just gonna run. Um, and that's the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, it was pretty stally, but I mean that's a viable option. I don't really like it for Wi-Fi. Like I like it as a strategy, but I prefer to stick to it, keep it on like PO where the turns are a lot faster. Because this battle actually took me an hour and 40 minutes to record because it was like 40 something turns long, and that the entire battle was on max speed. Like I can't make it any faster, and it's still like 10 minutes. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was fun. I was sort of not really expecting to win because of the whole, wall teams usually end up winning, especially since I had a bunch of like RUs mixed in there and no real appropriate counter. I was actually thinking about maybe bringing my CBZ, which would have really helped me against that Chansey, and it would have been nice. But yeah, no. So, anyways, that's the battle. Good game, Sophie, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.